in section 1, the intent was really to drive home the thought that this course is really about effective problem solving. Though there is discussion about systems thinking and relationship modeling, they're tools. One should endeavor not to confuse activity with accomplishment or methods with meaning. It's the effective problem solving that's the meaningful part of it. And the course is intended to improve your ability to do that, to make you aware of approaches and tools that develop your ability to become a more effective problem solver. So essentially the intent was to get across the point that this course is about effective problem solving. We used the model for creating the future to provide a sense of the real intent being to figure out how to solve problems in such a way that we don't actually make the situation worse or create new problems that we have to deal with after the fact. And it all boiled down to typically we we don't have a good understanding of what it is that we're trying to change before we try to change it, and we're essentially just meddling in the situation. And the bird feeder dilemma example, which this is not, because I got the wrong link for some reason. So the bird feeder dilemma model was intended to provide a real example of how easy it is to get caught up in a myopic focus of looking at a situation and one-dimensionally deciding upon a course of action without actually spending any time to think about the implications of the action that we're about to take. So as a result of not thinking about the implications of our actions, we become the victims of ourselves, become the victims of our own inaction, and which is why I continue to use the term Pogo's phrase, "We have met the enemy and he is us," because we are the reason that we have so many problems to deal with, because the solutions that we have developed to this point just haven't been very good. And the why the jungle wins model was simply to point out, again, hopefully to help reinforce the idea that the current situation is a result of a myriad of relationships that you might think of as tensions on the situation. And unless you understand those relationships and how to deal with them, the changes that you make, if you actually succeed to some degree, are likely not to last very long, because as soon as you stop focusing on them and tending to them, the relationships will cause them to go back to the way that they were. So in the next section, we'll go into more depth about relationships, more about the implications of those relationships and how to go about better understanding as a basis for action. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.